right. Good morning. Good morning to you. Welcome to another opportunity for 7 minutes at 7 a.m. Welcome on Monday. I do this every Monday and Friday for 7 minutes at 7 a.m. To kind of help get your day started. I put a word, I put a phrase in your atmosphere, and hopefully it will be a help to you. So I'm going to say good morning to you and let's go. Oh, before I go further, greet me. Let me know how you're doing this morning. Put it in the comment section. For those of you that maybe have even a prayer request, feel free to inbox me. Okay, got it. All right. The word for today is we're going to talk about is commitment for our short time today. Commitment. It is a state or quality of being dedicated to a cause, an activity, an engagement, or an obligation that restricts freedom of action or a promise to do or to give something. Once again, commitment, the state or quality of being dedicated to a cause, an activity, engagement, or an obligation that restricts freedom of action or promise to do something or give something. Beloved, everything that we are a part of or everything we decide that we must do, there has to be a commitment to it. Can I say that again? There has to be a commitment to it. Beloved, even while we're in a playoff time for NFL sports, or maybe for a lot of people, it's the beginning of the year. A lot of people throw all these promises around. New Year's resolution, and I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that. Listen, none of that can get off the ground and get to the next point without a firm commitment. What are you committed to? Who are you committed to? Right? If you are halfway in and halfway out, the half you in and the halfway you out, neither side benefits. Nobody benefits with a semi commitment. Nothing can ever come to its full potential without commitment. Almost everything that we see that seems to be crumbling or seems to be barely hanging on, we got to ask those kind of questions. Are you committed? Are you really all in, as they say? Are you really all there? And when we talk about commitment, we were talking about all there. We're talking about physically committed, physically being where you need to be, or certain tangible resources. Are you putting that into it? Is your mind there? It's an old school song growing up. Oh my gosh, who sang that? Your body is here with me, but your mind's on the other side of town. You're not mentally committed. You're not emotionally committed. You're not there. Commitment, it's the quality of being dedicated. And it could be to a thing. It could be to an organization. It could be to your family. It could be to yourself. Some people are committed to their own goals. It's a commitment to an activity or an engagement, or an obligation that restricts freedom of action. That part that says restricts freedom of action, that's not talking about holding you back. It just simply means if you've got a set of firm commitments, guess what? Yes to that commitment or those commitments means no to these other things. Can I say that again? Yes over here might mean no over there. When you're fully committed, there is a list of no's that have to be presented, beloved. You can't be all in everything. That's what some people's challenges are. They're overcommitted. They have decided to be a part of everything and everybody. And then the things they must do, or the things that really require their commitment, really, to be honest, they're just bankrupt. They have nothing else to give. Commitment. For those of you that are believers, Jesus said this in Luke 9:62. He said, nobody puts his hand to the plow and looks back is fit for the kingdom of God. Jesus said, listen, even if you're going to be my disciples, you got to be my disciples. You got to come all the way. But all of this, he said, you keep going back and drawing back. Another verse says his soul won't have any pleasure in you. He says, if you got to keep on backtracking and going back and hanging out, he said, you're not fit for this. You're not ready for this. So even Jesus, as he's dealing with his disciples, he has to have committed individuals. He had to have committed individuals, because when he exited the earth, what is he given to their charge? Oh my goodness. They have something that they have to manage and have to handle. You know, there are things that are that great responsibility that are committed to our charge, but we got to be committed to it. If we're not committed to it, it won't be successful. Peter Drucker said this: unless commitment is made, there are only promises and hopes, but there's no plans. You can't get anything accomplished without committed individuals, without committed people, without committed resources. The word of the day is commitment. Can I say this to you? If there are goals that you've been talking about for 125 years and they don't seem to ever make any kind of progress, that might be your culprit. Maybe, and that could be you. Are you fully committed to it yourself? Are the people that are on that particular assignment committed to it? That may be, beloved, where your issue is. I mean, hey, if Jesus has to talk that way, I think we need to talk that way. There has to be commitment. Beloved, a lot of times it is not the ideas that are the challenge. It is the carrying out of the ideas that are the challenge. You can have 50 things you start. Are you committed to any of them? Otherwise, you just started a lot of stuff. Commitment. That is the word that I have put in your atmosphere, and I believe should be beneficial to you today. And if it was beneficial to you, I'd ask you to share. That's one of the greatest compliments a person can give a person is, this was so beneficial, I want to share it with someone. I want to give this to someone. If so, I thank you in advance for sharing it with them. A lot of people, I've been saying this since we began these 7-minute teachings, please get your mouth off your Mondays. Oh, it's Monday. Oh my God. Listen, if you're living, and if you're watching this, you are living, then Monday is a great blessing. It is a blessing to see another day. I don't care if it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Monday's a great day. Why? Because God made it and you made it to it. So I want you to enjoy your Monday. Take care. Bye-bye.